Hi everyone, my name is Daniel Garcia and welcome to Matty Road Center's Friday Morning Art Studio. For our first project in our Friday Morning Art Studios, we're going to do our altars, but they're not going to be your traditional altars. What are altars, you might ask? They are very commonly done in Hispanic culture, Latinx culture, where we create a kind of like an offering to those who have passed away. Well, we're gonna do a different kind of altar, one where it is about a memory and appreciation of your former self. So these are personal altars, and so this is a sample one, not exactly a personal altar, just an appreciation one for like kind of feminism, where you have Joan of Arc right here. Yeah, this is kind of more interactive because there's loose parts, stuff coming outwards. Thinking of the altar, you're gonna have to think about what you're gonna use. And so for this was an altar bin, but you can use anything from your household. Here we have a variety of objects that you could use. This is an old earphone case, kind of like a more storage for chocolates, kind of an iPad case, an iPhone case. These were all donated. I am not that rich, so. And your favorite friend in this is gonna be the glue gun. Okay, you're gonna want glue sticks already warmed up. They're fairly cheap to buy. You're gonna want your glue sticks per the size of the glue gun. So there's that. And you just wanna, the opportunities are endless. You just want a variety of paper. This is pre-made paper designed. Yeah, these are very beautiful in and out themselves. And if you're thinking for whatever culture you're from, you can kind of sit forth looking for that kind of paper. You have this kind of Asian calligraphy if you're of Asian culture. This is kind of Hispanic culture. And this is just having fun with different kind of felts and textures you could use. And you just want to be prepared to have as much kind of stuff to decorate it. Everyone loves shiny stuff, so everyone's gonna love the glitter. You can even make it interactive with the senses, kind of get noise involved. I'm gonna try to include a little bit of everything. So mine is not gonna make completely sense. And in choosing my setup, I think I'm gonna go for this one just because it has this nice already kind of pre-made kind of lift up. If I had like figurines, it would have been perfect because it's kind of like a platform for it. Sadly, I don't have no figurines. That's just to kind of get your mind going on what we could do today. You do want your scissors in hand. For us adults, we can use these. For young kiddos, make sure you have these smaller scissors. We don't want them cutting themselves. So before you even open your little personal altar, I want a little intimidation piece. And this is gonna be staring at the person who opens it. Kind of foreshadow what you might or not see, kind of make it ambiguous. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that. Luckily this was already a good size, so I could kind of eyeball it. If not, you do want a ruler. Just rule it out for you. Have a little pen rather than a pencil to mark on this kind of fabric. Let's see. So right now I'm left with a choice if I want to include both faces or just one. I'm sadly gonna have to say goodbye to this one. Wait, let me see something. I want to save this face because it's so beautiful for another little altar one day. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have to cut at it a little bit. And I am cutting away at it straight down, nice and easy. And as I was cutting, I'm thinking about how I have to apply my glue. And the main method is to apply to the edges. A little bit of glue can go in the middle, but it's not necessary. Work fast. Press down. You might want to hold your press for a while. Clean yourself off. You're going to get messy. And now you want to clean up the edges with your scissors. Take your time. There's no rush. Now I saved this blue felt for the interior. Now the task at hand is to create this hole, the circle. So I'm gonna have to measure it. Have my Sharpie at hand to create the marks onto the felt. And you're gonna have to cut into the circle. And it's not a problem because later on you're gonna glue it back together. We just want that hole out the way. And there it is. It seems to fit. Same method as before. You're gonna glue around the edges. Now your glue gun might be getting hot now, so you might want someone else doing it if you don't want to get yourself slightly burned. But you could bear with it and work. Again, clean up the edges with your scissors. Kind of do a trial if it fits. I struggled placing it, but keep trying. Finally, it fits in there, and that was some relief right there. I was very happy once it went in there. Now I'm just kind of decorating the inside even more. I have this nice shiny paper, the square pre-made paper. Measure it because I want that gray shiny square to fit right into its place. There we go. Now you're just gluing quick. See that little twirl? I got into the middle. That's kind of how you want to do it. Let's look at what we got here. Now the fun thing about glitter is it's gonna get messy. And so when I'm working with glitter, I want another piece of paper, and I'll show you why in a bit. But you're gonna want to add your glue first and then pour some of that glitter onto it. Alright, I'm gonna use this white little glitter, and assuming I end up having something right here in the middle in my little hole, around it is gonna be the glitter. Then I want to work kind of fast, adding the glitter. I have this paper underneath where I'm working so that once I'm done using the glitter, I could pour all that glitter out and put back into its place. With this in mind, you could pour it back very carefully. Just like that. You can set that aside. Alright, we want to cap this before my flimsy self tips it over. So remember I mentioned about the noises? These jingles. Get some out. Right now I'm thinking of what kind of string I might use. We have this assorted, very cheap, kind of colored string. There's a place called Scraps KC that you could look up, and you can find almost all of these materials there. The theme of this is the self, kind of the memory of yourself. You might even want to look into your old pictures, your photo albums to cut out and include. So once you have the basic layout and decorations of your work, you get to add these more miniature, small details that is really going to make your work shine and pop. And here I have this string where I'm gonna add jingle balls. The purpose behind this is to create an experience with the work, create sound. I've done works in the past where mini avatars they come with mirrors, so then you see yourself in it, literally reflected. Here I'm testing how I want to incorporate the string with the beads and jingle balls. I figured that with kids who are gonna pick this up and shake it, it's gonna be inside so that you not have to open up the work to figure out where the noise is coming from. And there you go. I'm adding my final additions. But before I continue, I'm looking at my work environment and it is quite the mess. So I'm gonna put these beads away. Let's see, we don't need this no more. Beads. Alright. And it all comes down to if you want to make it random, you want to make a core theme, and again, you think about the colors. If you think of Day of the Dead, you want kind of those fall colors. This is kind of just an exploration of my ideas, my mind. Now, you have to look at what is at your disposal to use in this piece. And I had a very random stuff to use, and some of it were stamps of birds. And so to make the best use out of it, I want to throw my viewer off balance. And so when you open up this avatar, all of a sudden, you're going to see these birds. And really, there's no reason why I'm using them. Maybe it could just make the viewer wonder, is this an offering to nature? What am I offering? Last thing is kind of include a barrage of colors to kind of cause a vertigo, make it kind of an experience. Mine, I'm trying to achieve a sort of off balance, and that's what the word vertigo means, the word I used earlier. So yes, I'm at the stage where I personally chose to just go at full random. What this project enables you to experience in the process is it's very therapeutic. You're taking an object, a sort of box that's very mundane, had no meaning before, and you're giving it power, you're giving it meaning. Here I'm just decorating it. I don't want nothing to show the viewer what it once was before, because it's being totally retransformed. So as you see, this was a very happy little mistake. What I had just done was place material into the enclosing, a very important area of the box where it would close with a magnet, and all I could just say is it was a happy mistake. So yeah, I'm back to fully decorating, covering all the space outside, and taking my time and loving it. There you have it. There's my little altar. It also works as a good storage place for little items, maybe rings in the future that I might put in here. You also want to think about where you place this altar. You might want to include it at a window so it's closest to like visitors, kind of spiritual visitors. I want to encourage you to make your own. Again, make it for yourself, a memory of your old self, an identity, something that 10 years from now you could kind of look back and see kind of your personality at the time. And you can also go the route of it being in memoriam of a loved one or a current living person. Again, hunt down for those objects around your house that it's all about a matter of being creative, in the sense you're just combining stuff, whether it makes sense or not. There's a play to that combination of stuff. So this does it for our first little project at hand. Please enjoy yourself. Thank you for coming to Matty Road's Friday Morning Art Studio.